Let's continue our discussion. So we're done with finding the x-scores and given the mean, standard deviation, and z-values. So this video is we're talking about on how we are going to get the mean and standard deviation given naman si x-scores at si z-values. Okay, again, ang nawawala or ang hinahanap natin is si mean or both of them. Ano ang gagawin natin? Given natin is si x-score at si z-values. Let's have the first example. So given a normal distribution with a standard deviation of 14, what is the mean if the 40% of the values are below 60? First is list down natin ang ating given. Our standard deviation is 14. Our z is equal to 40% and our x-scores is 60. Ang hinahanap natin ay si mean. Okay, next, let's have step number 2. Our step number 2 is we have to illustrate our normal distribution. Okay. So our center is the average or the mean who is missing. So hindi natin alam kung anong value niya. Pero alam natin na 40% down ng values are below 60. So meaning, kung alam natin na this is 50% and this is also a 50% at alam natin na yung data is below sa 40%. Kung ito yung half natin at below 60, so sa 40% yung values ay below 60. Let's assume this is the, okay, let's assume na ito yung 40%. Kasi sabi daw 60 pababa. O yung 40% tong value ay below 60. Okay? Next, paano natin makukuha yung value ni mean? Okay, alam natin na from here to here, this is 50% or equal to 0.5 thousand or it could be 0.5. Same lang po yun. So, identify na natin. So, ang gagawin natin, lagi tayo magma-minus. 0.5 thousand minus this, which is 0.4 thousand. Okay. Baka nalilito pa rin sa inyong klase, yung 0.5, same lang yan kay 0.50, same lang yan kay 0.5 thousand. Bakit ulit ba natin ginagawang 5,000? Kasi sa z-table natin, ang ginagamit nila is 4 digits ng decimal point. So, ina-align lang natin. Okay po? Then, subtract this, we will get 0.1 or 0.10,000. Ay, yun nga. Same lang din naman yung class. Kasi 000, same lang po yun. Okay? So, we have 0.1. Okay? Or 0.10 or 0.1,000. So, ang gagawin natin after this, look at the closest value at the z-table. Okay? So, pupunta tayo ngayon sa z-table. Ang hahanapin natin dito sa z-table, sa z-table, is yung pinakamalapit kay 0.1,000. Okay? 0.1. So, 0.1,000. Hanap tayo. Okay? So, 0.1. Ito yung mga 0.1. Okay, so 0.1. Ito. Yung 0.1026, hindi siya closest kasi lalagpas na siya ng 0.1. This one, hindi na siya closest. Okay, so ang pinakamalapit ay si 0.87. Nakukuha? Kasi kapag pinili natin si, so baka malito kayo, tanggalin ko lang tong highlight na to. Okay, paano ba natin ito tatanggalin? Okay, so anyways, so kung ito class ang pipiliin natin, lagpas na siya sa 0.1. Kasi ang goal lang naman natin is 0.1000. So ito yung pinaka malapit. Okay? So approximate natin na 0.0987. So after yan, ano yung z-score? Ano yung z-scores niyan? Okay? So, balik tayo dito. Anong z-scores niyan? So, kay 2. Okay? At kay 0.05. So, 0.25. 0.25 ang ating z-scores. Okay po? So, ngayon, meron na tayong z-scores. So, ngayon, balik tayo din sa our third step. Our third step is perform the formula. Okay? Alam natin, ang formula natin ay nanggaling kay z-value or yung z-score, z-value is equal to mean minus the average all over standard deviation. So, kunin lang natin C, kasi ang nawawala ay C, mean. Okay po, so i-derive lang natin si mean sa formula. So, ang gagawin natin, multiply both side by sigma or standard deviation. So, equal to Z times standard deviation is equal to X minus mu kasi ito makakancel. Okay? Then, ang goal lang natin ay C, mean, Z minus X is equal to negative mean. E, bawal tayo magkaroon ng negative mean. Multiply both side by negative 1. Mean is equal to X plus, ito class, magiging Z standard deviation na lang po yan. Kasi si Z, magne-negative Z, magne-negative standard deviation. So, negative times negative, positive. Kaya positive Z standard deviation. So, this is our formula. Okay, let's proceed. So, mean is equal to Z times standard deviation plus X scores. Okay, let's proceed. So, ang Z natin ay 0.25. Our standard deviation is 14. Our X scores is 60. So, if you perform the operation, you will get 63.5. Okay, so that is our mean. Okay, so ibig sabihin dito sa ating drawing or sa normal distribution, here is 63. Okay, change ko lang yung color class so sobrang tingkad. Yan. Here, yung center natin, that is 63.5. So, napatunayan talaga natin that the 40% below or 40% of the values are below 60. Okay? Kasi mas mataas pa din si mean doon sa condition na binigay nila or dito sa problem. Okay, so our conclusion, last step. So, therefore, the mean is 63.5. Okay, so dito, ang hinanap pa natin si mean, may given pa rin na standard deviation. Okay, next. Given a normal distribution with 80%, take note class, 80% of the values above 160 and 90% of the values above 140. What are the mean and the standard deviation? Okay, listan ulit natin ang ating mga given. Okay. So, kung napapansin nyo, dalawa na yung Z natin dyan, which are the 80 and the 90. So, Z sub 1 is equal to 80% or equal to 0.8. Z sub 2 is equal to 90% or equal to 0.9. Okay? And we have x sub 1 is equal to 160. X sub 2 is equal to 140. Ang nawawala ay si mean and standard deviation. Okay, so let us draw. Draw natin si normal distribution para mas makita natin kung ano yung hinahanap natin. Dahil dalawa yung z sub 1 natin, mas maganda na dalawa talaga ang ating normal distribution. Okay? So, nawawala si mean, di natin makita, pero the idea is 80% daw ng value is above 160. So, 80%, alam ulit natin na ito ay 50%, 50%. Eh sabi doon, 80% daw ng value ay above 160, mas mataas. Mas mataas kay 160. Okay? Yung 80%. So, meaning, this is 160 and ito yung 80%. Kasi alam natin na ang sum neto class is 100, right? 100%. Eh, ang sabi doon, yung value na 160, mas mataas sa kanya, may mas mataas sa kanya na 80%. Okay? So, yung itong yellow na yan class, that is the 80%. Kuha po. Okay. So, what is next? Alam natin, dito class, hindi na tayo mag-minus sa 0.5. Okay? Kasi ito yung kailangan natin. Kailangan natin itong ma-identify kasi lagi tayo nagsistart sa center. Okay? So, alam natin na kung ito ay 50, alam natin na ito ay 30% kasi ang total natin ay 80%. So, kung 30% or 0.3,000 or 0.3. So, pag ganito class, look at the closest. Okay? Closest value at the Z table. So, pupunta tayo sa Z table. Hanapin natin yung malapit kay 0.3. So, ibig sabihin, start tayo kay 0.3. Ito. Diyan nagsimula. So, 0.300 dapat. Or mas mababa sa kanya. Dahil ito, 0.23. So, lagpas na siya. So, hindi naman pwedeng 0.3051 kasi mas malayo na siya. So, ang pinakamalapit ay ito, class. Si 0.2995. Okay? So, ang approximate natin ay 0.2995. So, pag tinignan natin yan sa z-score, kung yung naka-align siya kay 8.8, then, so ito class ha, walang mali dito. Okay, highlight natin. Na red. Okay, yung nasa taas niya ay ito. Okay. So, ang ating z-score is 0.84. So, 0.84. Okay? Or 0.84. O, punta naman tayo sa kabila. So, dun sa kabila, okay, ang sabi dyan, 90% of the value are above 140. So, 90%. So, alam natin na from here to here, the sum of the area is 100%. So, ito si 50%, ito si 50%. Kasi pag normal distribution, symmetrical. Equal sila or ang center nila ay nasa gitna. So, kung 90%, okay, so ito yung values Sabi dyan, 90% of the values are above 140. Okay, so above silang lahat. Yung 90% na yun ay above kay 140. Okay, so dahil alam mo na this part is 50% from here, correction, from here is 50%. So meaning, kung itong shaded part na to is 40%, kasi 50 yung sa kabila, pag pinag-add natin yan, 90%. Nakukuha po? So, itong 40% na yan, hindi na tayo mag-minus kasi nagsistart tayo sa mean. So, 0.4,000. Equal yan kay 40%. Kinonvert natin into decimal. Then, nakuha na natin ulit. Ang gagawin natin, look at the closest value at the Z table. Okay? So, kapag pumunta tayo sa Z table ulit, hanapin natin yung pinakamalapit kay 0.4,000. So, ito class. Dito kasi mag-start. Ito pala. Okay? 0.4015. So, lagpas na siya. So, ito na yung kukunin natin. Okay? C, 0.3995. So, approximate. Ano nakuha natin? 0.3997. Tama po ba? 997. Ngayon, balik tayo ulit dito. Anong z-score? 1.28. Ang z-scores na ay 1.28. Okay? So, ito yung z-score. Okay? Z-score. Ito rin class. Z-score. Okay, next. Ngayon, paano natin makukuha si mean? Okay? Kasi our third step is we have to find our mean. Alam natin na yung dalawang yan, yung dalawang condition natin or yung dalawang normal distribution natin, nanggagaling lang sila sa isang mean at nanggagaling lang din sila sa isang standard deviation. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, kunin natin yung formula sa mean. The formula for the mean is equal to z times standard deviation plus x or x scores. So, dito muna tayo, class. Our z is 0.84. Our standard deviation is still missing plus x. So, here, our x is 160. Pag pinerform natin to, we will get 0.84 standard deviation plus 160. Okay, so end na tayo. Wala tayong ibang magagawa dyan. Look at on the other side naman tayo. Our mean is equal to z times standard deviation plus x. Our z here is 1.28. So, wala pa rin tayong value ni standard deviation, but our x scores is 140. Kapag pinerform natin yung operation na yan, we will get 1.28 standard deviation plus 140. Alam natin na si standard deviation, yung standard deviation natin and mean, itong dalawang normal distribution natin, alam natin na iisa lang ang pinanggalingan nila kasi naiisang problem lang sila. So, ang gagawin natin, ipag-i-equate natin sila. Okay? So, we have 0.84 standard deviation plus 160 is equal to 1.28 standard deviation plus 140. Okay, so pagsamahin natin yung dalawang standard deviation. So, 0.84 standard deviation minus 1.28 standard deviation is equal to 140 minus 160. Okay? So, doon tayo ngayon. Let's continue here. So, dito muna tayo. 1.84 standard deviation, so 0.84 minus 1.28. We will get negative 0.44 standard deviation. Nakakasunod? Then 140 minus 160, we will get 20. Negative 20. Then, multiply both sides by negative 0.44. Negative 0.44, makakancel natin to, may iwan si standard deviation. Then, get the quotient of negative 20 over negative 0.44. Okay po? So, you will get 45.45. So, this is our standard deviation. Okay? So, para makuha natin si mean, okay? Para makuha natin si mean, ang gagawin lang natin, class, is balik pa rin tayo sa formula. It's either of the two. Sa data na to, pwedeng ito yung gamitin or pwedeng ito. Nasa sa inyo, class. So, ang gamitin natin itong nasa left. Okay? So, our mu, yan, our z is 0.84 plus, times, our standard deviation is 45.45 plus our x-scores is 160. Pag pinreform yung operation na yan, class, you will get 198.178. Okay? Okay, sige. Solve natin din yung isa kasi baka baka malito kayo. Bakit isa lang yung pinakita natin? Sige, solve natin yung isa. So, mu is equal to z-scores times standard deviation plus x. Our z-score yung sa isang data is 1.28. Okay, our standard deviation is 45.45 plus our x-scores is 140. Kapag pinorform yung operation na yan, you will get 198.176. Round off lang natin to into 2 decimal place. So, 198.18. So, ito yung ating average. So, kanina, balik lang din tayo. Round off lang din natin to 198.18. So, ito yung ating standard deviation. So, nakikita nyo, same lang din naman po sila. So, therefore, our conclusion, huwag kakalimutan. So, last step. Okay. Last step. So, therefore, our standard deviation is equal to 45.45 and our mu is equal to 198.18. Okay, pakitandaan. Pwede nyo silang i-equate parehas. Okay, kapag nanggagaling sila sa isang mean at isang standard deviation. Okay? In-equate natin sila kasi they are count as 1. Okay? Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to message me personally or comment down below on my YouTube account. So thank you for your listening.